Hello, what is going on, sports fans, karting fans, retro karting fans? Welcome back to round, I can't even remember what round we're on now, but we are back at the closest circuit to where I live in Wigan, Aston in Makerfield, Three Sisters. We've been here once already this year, you guys will have seen, and we did the perimeter circuit on the gearboxes. We had a good weekend. The weather forecast is not too good for this weekend. Hopefully it stays dry. It might not necessarily be sunny, but I'm pretty sure rain's forecast, so hopefully we're good, but we'll see. So I'm just on my way there now. I'm literally 2 minutes away from the track. It's about 8:30, so it is going dark. It's going dark early now, so I'm going to get to the circuit, get settled in, and then what I'll do is in the morning, we'll check in the morning, we'll get the helmet camera on the go as we do, get some practice in, because we are doing, like I said, we're not doing the perimeter circuit, we're doing the club circuit this time, so it's a different layout. It's a bit more flowing. It's not got any sort of tighter corners on it. It's quite fast and flowing, so it'll probably be quite good for the gearbox classes. We'll see how that ends up. So yeah, like I say, I'm nearly there now. I'm going to get there, chill out for a bit. I might go and get a shower and that. And then I'll check in the morning before we go out on track. Hopefully it's dry, fingers crossed. Nice one. See you in the morning.
Yeah. Not Brexit.
So good morning, campers. Yeah, we've just got up and had some breakfast. As you can see, there's 3 karts in our running. So we've got the usual trolley, which I'm going to be racing this weekend. Mick is going to be using last year's kart, the Cosmic, and then my dad's entered to go 100 National on his Techno that's here. So all 3 of us are going to be going out this weekend, which should be good. Yeah, well, like I say, we've just had some breakfast now. I've just signed on, so I've got my wristband, we're all signed on, good to go. Yeah, we're just going to give the kart the once over, put some tyres on, get pressures good. The weather actually looks alright, to be fair. You can see it's quite blue sky, so hopefully it stays that way. Mick's cooking up. Morning, Mick. Mick's happy. So yeah, we'll get ready, get out for first practice soon, about 45 minutes. And then we'll get some helmet footage on the go and see what it's looking like on the club circuit. See you in a sec. So, welcome to the grid, Saturday morning. Mr. Gadsby's keen out in front up here. He's raring to go. Got the rest of the guys. Mick on the Cosmics here. Got the Walker father and son duo here, and the Tony Kart and the CRG. Got myself on the trolley here.
What?
Pardon?
Sorry?
I'm just talking to the camera and letting them know what's happening.
Oh, there's a camera.
Toby's looking casual as ever. Yeah, Mick's got his number ready to go. Oh, he's took 38 off the back now, I'll let him off. The throttle's staying on longer, like it's catching and not releasing.
Yeah, it's that, isn't it?
When I let off the throttle, it's staying on for like a second.
Unless it's stuck in her somewhere.
No, it's the cable, definitely, I can tell.
Well, can we get that over the other way?
I don't think it's going to fit through now, is it?
Got to use my eyes.
You feel alright now? Can you go all the way back?
Yeah. We'll try it.
Stop here and put CC, yeah?
Mm. Well, a bit slippy to start with, but we're alright. So, first practice session was done. The tyres were a bit cold to start with, as you can see. Kind of spun it there. Well, to be fair, before that, a little issue with the throttle sticking on. I think there's a bit of a kink where it goes into the top of the carb. So you'll see on the video we put it through to the other side, and it seemed to fix that. And then, yeah, like I say, cold tyres for a little bit, and then once the tyres came on, it felt alright. The gearing's good for now, for the start. Temperature's okay. Yeah, Mick seems happy with his car, and then I didn't realise, but my dad in the 100 National is actually out before us, so when he goes out in a minute, he's just getting ready to go out again. I'll go and get some footage of him out there doing a bit as well. So yeah, I'll show you that in just a sec. Find a gap and have a look, shall we? Another one. So see how he gets on in the next couple of laps. Takes a couple of laps to get the tyres warm, and hopefully he's happy with it. So just a quick update. I've done a couple of adjustments on the car. So if you see here, I can adjust down. We've gone a little bit wider on the front to try it, which hopefully will give us, because there's not really any sort of really tight corners on the Cub circuit here, we've gone a little bit wide to hopefully give us a bit of a smoother turn going around the corners. So we'll try that in the next session, and hopefully it'll feel a bit better. We've left the gearing because we're happy with the gearing, but we're going to try that because that's what it's about. We're here to practice, it's trial and error. So we'll take that out in the next one. We're out, I think, in about 5-10 minutes. So get a little bit of on board again, and we'll see how we get on. quick check-in after that run. I definitely think the wider on the front gave me a better turn in. Like I say, the corners are a bit smooth, there's no really tight hairpins around here on this track. So the wider front give me a nice smoother turn in. Like I say, you've got to try these things. But then I was getting a lot of hopping when I'm trying to carry speed through sort of like the centre of the corner. So I tried to do a couple different lines there. Tried to sort of have a look where Adam was taking his lines, try and find a faster one. I'm not going to try and overtake him and do anything stupid, we're only practicing. So I was just trying to find a better line. Following someone always helps. You can look at what they're doing quick, what they might not be doing quick, and sort of gauge yourself to get a better race. Yeah, I think we're going to try the other engine on now. We're going to put another engine on and run that in this afternoon. Hopefully it stays dry, it's looking a bit grey. But yeah, the pace seems okay. Times look alright. Kart feels good. Pretty planted, and the tyres that we've got on, I don't know how much they've done. Probably a bit worn by now. But we've got new tyres for tomorrow, and new tyres always transforms it. Normally for the better. So yeah, we'll carry on and see how we do. I think we're breaking for dinner now. So as you can tell, it's just rained a little bit. Kart's a bit wet, but we're good to go. There's someone still out. Somebody's still out. Let's go. It's going to be a wet one, but we've got to run it in. Yeah? So as you can see, it was a bit of a wet one. All we needed to do was run in, so we kept the slicks on and just did a few laps. Got really slippy on like the last lap or two, so I thought there's no point, I'm not achieving anything, I'll just come in. I hope Colin's alright. I think Colin was trying to go around the outside of me. I was in the motion of moving off the racing line and I was waving him through, so hopefully he's alright. But we've run it in now, in the rain, and that's probably going to be it for today by the looks of it. I did say it was probably going to rain, but at least that's good to go and everything seemed okay. Yeah, I just hope Colin's alright. It looked like he went right over the hill there. He was out the car, which is good. Yeah, so I'll check back in later and let you know. Right, so practice is done for the day now. So what we're going to do next is, some of the classes have got their heat 1 this afternoon. So if we look just in front of me over here, you can see there's driver's briefing happening. So anybody that's racing today will be getting the driver's briefing now. And then the 100 nationals are out first. So the 100 nationals will go out first, so my dad's class is out first. They're just getting ready on the grid now. There's quite a few of them in the briefing, to be honest. There's probably half of the grids for the entire weekend that are going out, doing their heat 1 today, which gives us a little bit of sort of leeway on time tomorrow, which is good. You know, if accidents happen or, you know, there's any sort of delays throughout the day in racing, it gives us a bit of a window to play catch up, because some of the heats have happened today. So my dad's in the briefing now. I'm gonna go and basically get ready to push him off in a minute. The rain's trying to settle, but it really has lashed it down the past sort of hour or so. So yeah, not very nice. But we are ready to go. You can see the circuit is rather wet now. So yeah, wet tyres and away we go. We've done a few adjustments on the car, make sure he's alright out there. Gone a bit narrow on the back, try and get some more grip on the back.
Attention paddock! If you are a 100 national, TKM seniors, Class 1B or any Formula A drivers, and you are attached, can you please make your way there for your driver's briefing? Thank you!
So last minute calls for anybody who's missing the driver's briefing. It's starting to rain hard again. I don't want to get the camera wet, I've not got a shield on it. So we'll push my dad off and then I'll check back in once he's out there.
Yeah. If it doesn't...
I've got...
We're just waiting to push them off now for the first final of the weekend.
Ready for tomorrow?
Okay, we're ready to go.
Right, we're off. Let's see how we get on. It's slippy out there. He was at the back before the start. Don't know what happened, something on the rolling lap. We'll watch one more. There's a few of them having a go down the end of that back straight. So I'll just get out of the way of the sound for a sec. So we'll watch the end of this race. Hopefully it can at least finish, maybe get a decent position. He normally goes quite well in the wet. And then I'll check back in later, let you know how we got on. And hopefully it stays dry tomorrow. I know I keep saying it, but I'm kind of praying for it because the car had good pace today. So yeah, hopefully it's dry tomorrow. So, morning Carters. I didn't catch up last night, but my dad was happy with his performance. I've just got some breakfast on now, as you can see. We've got a 3-lap transponder check in about 25 minutes, so I'm going to eat and get my suit on, and then pretty much half an hour after that, because of the heats that started yesterday, I'm out for heat 1 of my class. So I'm going to get ready and then get ready to go out, and then I'll probably check in on the helmet cam. So that's 3-lap practice over and done with. Weather's staying nice for now, which is good. Times are a little bit slower than yesterday, but I did have brand new tyres on, so probably take a few laps for him to get in. By the time we was getting going, it was time to finish. Like I say, it's only 3 laps. So just getting ready to go out. We're on heat 1 in about 10 minutes. So I'll check back in on board. So we've just pushed my dad out for heat 2 of the 100 national. My heat 1 went okay. Probably could have done a little bit better battling with the guys at the front. It was good racing, but I ended up at the back of the group, unfortunately. So must try harder. I'm going off the back of the grid next time, so can only go forward. My dad's out now. I think he's about sort of like mid-pack, so we'll see how he gets on. Try and find a gap. Just on the warm-up now, I think we'll get going. I think we're racing. Looks like he's got a decent start. Keep that away from me. Needs to stop looking behind him.
You've got to give it to him when he comes in.
Mick's not here too. I'll leave him to it, me. Still looks like it's hopping a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all that weight. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. You're doing alright though.
Sorry guys. Have to fucking edit that bit out.
That'd be right. My dad don't watch him anyway.
Does he not?
No.
Went to me. That's what we believe that, is it, eh?
There's a coaching to 24-24 at the end of the day. Thank you.
So I'll watch a couple more laps and then I'll go and get him in. At least he's not last. That's an achievement. Yeah, and then I'll go and get ready to get back in. We've got an issue with vibrating on the front of my car. I've got a bearing was quite loose. I thought it was vibrating, but I thought it might have just been the tyres. Just because they were new, but then when we came in and we noticed a little bit wobbly on the front, so we're putting a new bearing in the stub axle on the front. Hopefully that's alright, and then we'll try that same engine again. It kind of felt like it was hitting 6th gear a little bit too early, but my dad's someone's just got past him. He's probably getting fatigued now. It is tiring out there. Yeah, so I'll go and get ready to bring him in, and then I'll check back in my next race, which will be Heat 2 Formula C. I think I'm 10th on the grid, so hopefully we can get some good racing and we can go forward and score a few more points. Right, so not long in from my Heat 2, I think I made a mistake with the camera and didn't manage to get the camera on. We've just had dinner break, so sorry you don't get to see Heat 2. We're just currently watching the warm-up lap for the 100 National after dinner. My dad's out there, I think he's in 6th off the start. We're just on the rolling lap now. So you probably see him going past there. Yeah, so the last race was a bit disappointing. I was started from 10th and I managed to get a really good start actually into the first corner. I managed to sneak around the outside and sort of got up with the front three kind of thing. And then following that, sort of half a lap later, I tried to go around the outside, around the hairpin near the pit straight. Someone clipped my back end and put me on the grass, unfortunately, so that sent me all the way to the back and there was no way I was catching anyone. So Heat 3 will follow very soon. Hopefully I can only go forward because I think I'm probably towards the back. I think I'm maybe 8th in the next one, so mid towards the back. Hopefully I'll go forward with a bit of luck. These guys are just on the second rolling lap, looks like they've had a false start. So I'm going to go and watch my dad's race. We've changed a couple of things on his car. We've put some smaller hubs on the rear axle to give him a bit more flex to try and stop it from hopping. Hopefully that helps. So I'll see how it goes when he comes in. So I'm going to go and watch this and then I'll check back in soon when we're going out with the helmet cam for Heat 3. Hopefully we can have a better result than Heat 2. Big Formula A grid getting ready to go out. My dad's just on his way in. Yeah, it looked like he got tired then. I think he's a bit tired now. He said he was knackered before he even went out. So I'm just going to go and get the trolley and get him back and go and get myself ready for my heat. Just pulling in over there now. So yeah, I'll see you out there.